The beauty of Fashion for Good is that it's really rallying private sector interest and commitment to scale the innovations in apparel that are needed to reduce the footprint and to improve their livelihoods. That's exactly within the mission of the Sustainable Trade Initiative, and that's why we were very happy to support it from the beginning. I think the future will show that a lot of companies are at the edge of understanding that to make a stepwise improvement in innovations in sustainable practices and recycling, environmental footprint, they need to work together, they need to work under one roof, and they need to inspire each other to go an extra mile. And I think Fashion for Good will have the tools, the structure and the partnership to do that. And IDH specifically is there to help in convening the different private sector partners in apparel, but also to support with what we call an acceleration fund, the investments and the support of the investments needed in the apparel sector. The fund is actually totally meant to accelerate the 5 goods, the adoption of the 5 goods, the infrastructure necessary for the 5 goods, and the upgrading of current practices in line with the 5 goods. There's a lot of fragmented initiatives going on already for years, but the scale and the speed of these innovations is not what it should be. And the only way to scale the impact of the activities and to get more value for the dollar is to work more pre-competitively together with a very focused agenda on these improvements. So there are different ways of becoming a partner in Fashion for Good. Small players can experience all the benefits of the experience center, of the hub. Designers can connect with the knowledge base that Fashion for Good will provide. But if we talk about the acceleration fund, for instance, we look at the more large players that can invest significant monies in such a fund. The beneficiaries of the fund will be very much in the supply chain. It is a fund that takes the risks and the guarantees and the first layer participation to invite the financial institutions to invest on a large scale in the industry. So it's a trigger to invite the normal financing mechanisms into the new future of sustainable apparel. The importance of Fashion for Good is to bring together all the meaningful initiatives that are out there. Many of them have been born, for instance, with support of the SAC, the Sustainable Apparel Coalition. And many of them are being executed by NGOs like Clean by Design, like Solidaridad with their PACT program on water treatment. So it's very important that we build on the work done with NGOs and companies in this space, because there's a lot that deserves to be scaled and that can become much more cost effective if we bring it to scale.